Hi guys, my name is Peter K. A maths teacher from Kangaroo School. Today we are going to discuss indices. Indices is index in other words. Index means what? Index means write number in power form. For example, x power 2, 2 power 2, 3 power 3. When you write a number in this form, we say that that is in index form. The operations on indices are guided by set rules. For example, we have what we call the laws of indices. There are 6 of them. Number 1 is what we refer to as multiplication law of indices. What does it state? It states that if you have a power m multiplied by a power n, then the answer is a m plus n. That is, you take the powers, you add the 2. Remember, the bases must be the same. For example, if you have 2 power 2 times 2 power 3, this is the same as 2 power 2 plus 3 to give us a 2 power 5. That is the multiplication law of indices. Number 2, we have the division law of indices. What does it state? It states that if you have a power m divided by a power n, then you take a, then the powers you subtract, m minus n. For example, if you have 3 power 5 divided by 3 power 2, then the answer is 3, 5 minus 2 to give us 3 power 3. That is the division law of indices. Number 3 is the negative indices or index. What does it state? It states that if you have 3 power negative 2, this is the same as 1 over 3 power 2. For example, if you are given 3 power 3 divided by 3 power 5, we know that this is 3. From division law of indices, we know that this is 3 minus 5 to get 3 power negative 2. But we also know that 3 power 3 is the same as 3 times 3 times 3. Divide by 3 power 5 is 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, 5 times. If you cancel out, you remain with 1 over 3 power 2. And therefore, we are saying 3 power negative 2 equals to 1 over 3 power 2. Is it clear, guys? Good. Let's go to rule number 4, which is the 0 index. What does it state? It states that anytime you have any number raised by power 0, it is always a 1. Why? Let's do this example. If you are given 3 power 4 divided by 3 power 4, from the division rule, you'll see that this is 3, 4 minus 4, which is equals to 3 power 0. But we also know that 3 power 4 is 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. Divide by 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. If you cancel out, you remain with a 1. From there, therefore, you can conclude and say 3 power 0 equals to a 1. Therefore, any number raised, even if it's 100 power 0, it is always 1. Even if it's a million power 0, it is always a 1. Rule number 5. Rule number 5. We go to rule number 5. It is what we call the powers of powers. Meaning, if you have a power m into brackets raised by power n, then you take a, then you multiply the two powers, m times n, to get mn. For example, if you have 10 power 2, then all this raised by 3, this means 10 power 2 times 3, 6. This is because this is 10 power 2 times 10 power 2 times 10 power 2 to give us 10, 2 plus 2 plus 2, which is equals to 10 power 6. And therefore, 10 power 2, 3 is just the same as taking 10, 2 times 3 to give us 6. Finally, my good students, we go to the last one, which is fractional indices. What does it state? If you have a power mn, where now the power is a fraction, the denominator becomes the root and the numerator becomes the power. For example, if you are given 27 power 2 over 3, this is the same as 27 cube root, then power 2. To get cube root of 27 is 3, and then power 2 to give us 9. And that's all we have to do with the laws of indices. In our next lesson, my good students, we are going to do some examples based on the same laws. Thank you so much for your time.